Hello everybody, and welcome to the kitchen here at Oso Libre Winery. I'm Michael Barretto. We're going to do another cooking demonstration for you this month. Something special I really love in the wintertime. It's also, I know we're in January, but it's great for Valentine's Day. Nice couples type dinner. We're going to do our variant on Osso Bucco. Osso Bucco is traditionally a veal shank, but we have some great beef shanks from our Oso Libre cattle that are available. So you can call the tasting room to order some if you'd like and prepare this dish that's fairly easy. We're also going to be pulling out the sous vide to do it this time. First of all, we start off with some nice hearty beef shanks, and all we're going to do is season them and then sear them on both sides. So we're just going to hit them with a little bit of salt, pepper. So we're going to be doing our searing in butter instead of oil. And traditionally, this is a northern Italian dish. The difference between the northern and the southern, northern uses butter or dairy, where further south, it's more based on olive oil. So back and forth. The warmer climate is more conducive to the olives, and the warmer, cooler climate up north is more conducive to the cows. I've tied them up to keep them together as they cook for a long time. They'll tend to fall apart, so we want to try to keep them together. Get the other side now with the salt and pepper. And now we will sear these on both sides. Gonna flip them over there. And another 2.5 minutes on this side, and they're ready for the next step. So another 2.5 minutes has passed. We're browned on both sides, and now I'm going to pull the meat out. And now I'm going to show you one of the things that makes this dish really great for date night or something along those lines, because I'm going to make the sauce right now, and the dish will be ready tomorrow. Don't have to do anything. So we're going to start with some onions, get those in there, brown them up. And so the sauce is very simple. It's going to take some carrots, some celery, a little bit of garlic, some wine, and crushed tomatoes. But got the onions, gonna throw in the celery, throw in the carrots, get that stirred. And typically the wine that's used in this sauce is a white wine. Traditionally when using veal's a little bit more delicate of a meat flavor-wise. We're using aged beef, so I'm gonna use a red wine. And the power of the wine is going to stand up to the power of the meat. Okay, the vegetables have softened up. They're aromatic. I'm going to now throw in the garlic, kind of get that going. And then we're going to use a little bit of the Oso Libre Rojo del Patron. And then the crushed tomatoes. We're going to stir this and then let it simmer about 5-10 minutes, just enough to where we kind of get a little simmer on top and get it to start to marry the flavors. As you can see, I've set us up with our vacuum sealer, and now we're going to get these in the bag and ready to cook. So got my bag made. I'm going to grab one, put it inside the bag. Grab number 2, put it inside the bag, and then we're going to add the sauce. One, Now that we got the sauce in there, gonna get ready to seal it. And we're ready to go in the water. As you can see, we have the water bath set at 175 degrees, and we will be placing this in there for 24 hours. And we're back in the kitchen after 24 hours to plate our Oso Libre, Osso Bucco. Hope you're ready for this. It smells great. Okay, so we had the Osso Buccos in the sous vide for 24 hours. I'm gonna pull them out now, okay? So inside is the meat and the sauce, all done. All we need to do is plate it. Got our plate. And so before you guys got here today, I made some risotto, and we're gonna use that as the bed to kind of catch our meat. And maybe risotto, like I said, is kind of a class on its own. I've been thinking maybe I'd do like a live thing one evening and just make risotto from scratch. You guys can watch that. If you want to see that, make comments and we'll plan on doing that sometime in the near future, okay? But, so we got our risotto, got our bag. Cut it open. See what comes out as a whole. Doesn't look like much. So that is primarily chunks of the shank. I'm going to pull the string out, and then I'm just going to get some of the vegetables and sauce. Sprinkle it with a little bit of fresh parsley, add some color, a little bit of aromatics, and there we go. It fell apart because of the long cooking time, but the tenderness is going to be amazing. So, and there's a piece right there. See that? Just kind of fell right through it. It smells great. You can pick up the wine that was in the sauce. Excellent. Worth the time, worth the... if you watch it, there's minimal effort that goes into this. You do a little bit, maybe half an hour beforehand, then overnight, or again, if you're going to do it in a Dutch oven, 4 hours, and you're ready to go. Pair it with the wine that's in the sauce, adds a nice, balance to the dish. That's very good. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for joining, and we look forward to seeing you next time in the kitchen.